Hello all you lovely people, my name is Lunatic Vixen and welcome back to Firework. Okay, now we shouldn't have a whole lot more left of this. I'm just really hoping we have literally any amount because I'm kind of scared that I'm just gonna come into this with maybe 10-15 minutes left. But we're gonna find out together. We are gonna discover what is actually going on here because I am genuinely wondering if what they were showing is actually the final thing. So, let's find out. That made no English. Neither did that. Oh, guys, I'm so tired. Okay, then. Well, on that note, what I was trying to say was surely the reveal that we've been given is not the actual reveal, as we've just discovered that this guy who is dead is not the doctor. So, bare minimum, he was involved in shit. So we're gonna find out. Cinnamon, I love you, my child. I really don't want you in my lap right now. Oh, we getting summon. Hey, Captain Lou. Lichun, how are things going over there? Xinhui has confirmed that the body is at Yang Junction. Good, Lichun. Good thing that you noticed something was off. You can always find clues that others can't, just like your dad. I wonder if Dad had the same powers we do. We're going to check the bus stations and train stations. He's not going anywhere. Yes, assuming he's not long gone. I mean, this must be a small town. He's probably just fucking booked it. Captain, can I ask you a favor? I didn't read that, sorry. Autosave. That's fine. Also, the game is not quite fitting correctly on OBS, so I will fix that momentarily. Oh, chapter 7, Incinerate. Like that. There we go. That'll work. Now you guys should see everything. Ye Junction. Officer? Oh, this is the doctor. How did you know it was me before I even started to talk? Almost no one knows this number. You answered a call from this number at the public phone market owned by the Tians. I guess you memorized the number back then. You're very smart, Ye Junction. You almost fooled everyone. But not you. If you had taken that train just now, your plan would have succeeded. Hi! Drama. Ye Junction, we have you surrounded. I asked my superior for some time to ask you some questions alone. You got me. I have nothing to say. This is an interrogation. It's an equal communication. Is it? Someone once taught me to exchange questions for questions. You probably also have a lot of questions for me. What's the point of doing this? I know you didn't poison the family. I don't want to pin it on the wrong person, but I also want to know why you did what you've done. I don't know what you're talking about. You've treated me as a pawn ever since I entered the clinic. You led me to investigate the Chan family case because you have created a new suspect for the case. You pretended to be a smoker in front of me, so I'd believe that you'd burned to death in the fire due to your smoking habit. This way, Zhao Zhaojuan would be cleared of the charges, and the real murderer would be burned to death while you escaped. Interesting. Answer your question. Now it's your turn to answer mine. Why did you help Zhao Zhaojuan escape the Chan family? Probably because he loved her. I was trafficked here as a kid, right? But the townspeople are unaware of this. I barely shared the secret with people. Zhao Zhaojuan was trapped here just like me. I helped her just like helping my patients. Her illness came from this place, so leaving here was her best treatment. It's my turn to ask a question. How did you discover that I wasn't dead? Your plan was very thorough, but the corpse gave you away. Which part of the body gave me away? Your ribs. Ribs! Your ribs were broken by Tian Zhangrong. Under normal circumstances, even if your ribs had recovered, there would be fibrocartilage calluses. Our forensic expert spent the whole night putting the ribs together and found out that the ribs didn't have any calluses. Seems like I underestimated your forensic expert. The forensic expert was none other than a student of the famous Liu Yuquang. She was your schoolmate. It's my turn to ask a question. Why did you try to take the blame? I thought of the worst scenario when I helped Zhao Zhaojuan develop an escape plan, but I didn't expect that the situation would get much worse. After her death, people called her a madwoman, a psycho, a murderer, which I didn't expect either. It was my plan that killed Zhao Zhaojuan and Fang Fang. I should be the one to bear the charges. Dr. Ye, no one could predict that things would go in that direction. That was just my first reason. My second reason. Since I was a child, my adoptive parents kept telling me that I was abandoned by my biological parents. Rude. My adoptive parents arranged a lot of things that I didn't want. I never resisted. I wanted to repay them for the kind act of nurturing me. Yeah. They didn't tell me the truth until they were on their deathbeds. They'd been deceiving me for their whole life. After they passed away, I didn't shed a tear, nor did I feel relieved. The name Yang Jishan still traps me here. I wanted this name to bear all the charge, and I will start a new life with a new identity. I almost feel bad for catching him now. Any other reasons? That counts as another question. It's my turn to ask. I left you with a question during our first call. How did you find these clues? I can communicate with the dead. There's a saying in the field of forensics that forensics is a profession that can communicate with the dead. Yes, but that's just an analogy. I can also communicate with the dead. I can see into their past. I know secrets that only the dead knows. Perhaps this unreasonable answer is the most reasonable. Can you continue to answer that question now? The last reason, leaving Qingtan, was Zhao Zhaojuan's will and her expectation of me. On the day of the incident, she came to the clinic to buy medicine. Oh, the music just stopped. Dr. Ye, do you have any Kangjian's brand cough medicine? I happened to restock a batch recently. I'll get a pack for you. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Ye, Fang Fang and I will leave Qingtan next month. I came to say goodbye. I don't know if we'll have a chance to meet again in the future. Ms. Zhao, the last step of the plan is that you have to go somewhere even I won't be able to find. The ideal scenario is not to meet up again. However, if we're destined to meet again, maybe we'll meet somewhere in the world. Oh, a while ago, my father-in-law won 4 cruise tickets. My in-laws don't like to travel far, so I gave one to Miss Chen. And I wish to give the last one to you. You've been in town for such a long time, you should go out and relax. Oh. Hi, hello, yes, may I help you? Dr. Ye, the infusion bottle is almost empty. Okay, I'll change it right away. I'm sorry, it's autumn and there are many patients in the clinic. I'm overwhelmed. Ms. Zhao, thank you for the kindness, but it's okay. I'll reserve it for you. Tell me if you want to go one day. Oh, sure, thank you. She was a respectable person. She was not only saving herself, but me as well. I didn't understand that time, but it was too late when I did. After she died, I told myself that I should try to leave. She wouldn't want you to leave in this way. But I'm the type of person that can't move forward without being pushed. And when I finally decided to move forward, I realized I was still trapped. You obviously had the opportunity to get in the train before I showed up. Officer Lin, do you see the mountains ahead? They're like piled up ashes. They are. When I stare at them, I feel an indescribable confusion and fear. Maybe they're just a mass of lifeless ashes, or maybe they're still smoldering inside. I feel as if I can see my biological parents. Their figures are vague. They are wandering through the mountains like ghosts. Their mouths are open and they are calling out. Maybe calling my name. But I've forgotten my original name long ago. I didn't understand until then that I'm homeless. There isn't any place for me in the world. A home that was once warm, the people who can accompany me, have been buried in these mountains of ashes. Dr. Ye, do you have any questions? I have no more questions. I only have one request. Officer Lin, please forget the conversation that just happened. I'm the criminal who killed 3 Tian family members and caused Zhao Zhaotuan to commit suicide. Ye Jingshin. You're suspected of arson and desecration of a human corpse. You're under arrest in accordance with the law. But not for murder. After re-investigation, the police discovered Ye Jingshin falsified the evidence of him killing the Tian family. The identity of the burned corpse was also confirmed. It was Wang Junkai, the owner of the small store. Good! Ye Jingshin was prosecuted for arson, desecration of a human corpse, and falsifying evidence. The Tian family murder case was back to its original state. The case was closed again. Actually, I still have one more question for Ye Jingshin. I want to know if another person was also involved in his plan. I don't think he will answer this question. I also have my own answer. I will keep this answer in my heart forever. You're not going to share with us? Yujun, what do you see this time? There's nothing but a blank white space. Where is the hearse carrying your father? I didn't continue to chase the hearse. I stopped and watched it until it disappeared from my sight. Why didn't you chase it? I just saw the miseries in this world. I also saw souls struggling painfully in it. I shouldn't have chased after my dad's honor and glory. There are still people suffering at the bottom of the dark abyss. That's where I shall go. That's where I should go. Oh, the game is breaking. Okay, there we go. It was like I did not want to save. There are several announcements posted on the public bulletin board. Read the obituary. A volunteer teacher of Qingtan Primary School, Chen Qingsui, has passed away at the age of 27, hereby notified Culture and Education Office of Qingtan Town Government. Read the report on the tomb robbery. Recently, Qinghe Times has reported on the tomb robbery in Qingtan Town, which caused an outcry. Qinghe Times reporter conducted a secret investigation and found a tomb robbery syndicate led by Tian that had existed for a long time and had engaged in tomb robbery and sales of cultural relics. As the tomb robbery cases surfaced, the cultural relics trade exposed were even shocking. According to the ledger was made public by Qinghe Times, there were hundreds of buyers. Currently, the Qinghe municipal government has gathered forces from all walks of life to protect Qingtan's cultural relics and crack down on illegal and criminal activities. Read. Investigate the places first. Technically, we already did that, but you know. Cinnamon, no. No, I don't. A few days ago, someone found this letter downstream. It's completely damaged after being soaked in water. To Qinghe Times editorial office, Qinghe City, was written on the envelope. It was signed by Chen Qingxi. The letter is soaked and damaged, and it's impossible to read what was written. We speculate based on the fragmentary content that this is a resignation letter. Yeah, I had a feeling. Miss Chen probably wanted to quit her job at the press and stay here to continue teaching. However, this letter didn't make it to the destination. Press A to pull out the paper. Aww. Oh, there's fireworks. Miss Chen's funeral is being held in town today. According to the custom here, there will be fireworks at the funeral. It's absurd. But if we spend 2, 3, 5, 10 years looking for Miss Chen, who would hold a funeral for her by then? That's true, and that hurts. Will anyone remember her? Like Tears in the Rain. I'll be looking for the most part because I got CRT TV to play my A64 on. Yes! Nice. Okay, we're just gonna start recording here. Okay, so my network connection is just piss poor. So, I personally, this was a very, very good game. I really, really enjoyed this. It was really delightful and really cute and scary at times. Genuinely, like, I got the good spooks. I'm kind of a little sad at the end reveal. The whole end reveal being like, oh, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't creepy stuff. When even though like clearly the creepy stuff was happening, and I don't know. I have slightly mixed emotions about the ending. There was a lot of good possibilities that didn't really get used correctly. Maybe. So, but it was really spooky and it was really good, and I really, really loved the artwork. I wish to thank my friends and player streamers following and support of the game for the game. Aw, that's sweet. Everyone say thank you to everyone who plays Firework. I hope that you find something valuable in this journey. I did. I really did. I thought it was really, really good, and I liked the interesting take on the psychic cop. I thought was really nice. But I really, really enjoyed this game. It was super cute. It was super well done. I hope you guys enjoyed the slight little bit of spookiness to it. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. You guys should let me know what you thought of the way that the story that we told. The story that we told. I hope you guys enjoyed the story that it told. So, thank you guys so much for joining me for this one. In the description, because I don't think I fixed my things. I didn't fix my commands. So, in the description are my YouTube channel and my Twitch. If you have not seen any of my other spooky or scary games, I highly recommend that you go check them out. And I'll be back here in just a little bit.